when she think you need to bust a nut. At the end of the day, as men, you're supposed to have more than one woman. You're supposed to have more than one wife in order to have access for sex. Like, really, that's just the way shit's supposed to be. And this is why in this society, everything is fucked up. Because in the most majority of monogamous relationships, a man usually always have another woman on the side somewhere, or he's fucking some other woman on the side, or getting his dick sucked from some sister down the street who is always willing and able, ready to provide for him what he needs. Because in most cases, his woman is not doing what she's supposed to do. And this is real talk. So when we look at the scenarios of all the things that I've talked about, when a woman have bad attitudes, she's disrespectful towards her man, she's controlling towards her man, she don't know how to cater to her man, she don't know how to deal with children, she lacks femininity and act more masculine, and she don't have a clue of her role as a wife, then what happens? A man becomes very stressful because he have a lot of needs. And what women need to understand is that men, number one, they need peace. Number two, they need sex. Number three, they need to make sure that their children are being taken care of in a proper way, and that the household is functioning productively. That's just like a business. So if a woman is doing all this task, all this work,
this is
but
number
she's stressed
7.
out, bad attitudes, disrespectful, controlling, don't know how to cater to her man, having trouble with kids, stressed out over the kids, got all of this pressure, have to cook, clean, do all these different things, then that interrupts the catering to her man part. And now she's unable to cater to her man. So
this is in the monogamous. Now, this is all this is going on with no help. This is where the sister wives come in and helping and assisting the wife along the role of a wife. Monogamously, how is the man to help you do all the things if he out providing, doing, X, Y, and Z, getting his needs met, catering, getting peace along his day? Continue.
Her man is sex starved.
Sex
Literally.
starved.
A lot of brothers that are watching this.
He mentioned something about when women decide to turn off the sex and now deprive the man, resulting into masturbation and stuff like that.
Video, you know what I'm talking about. If you are in a relationship, even if you're with one woman, even if you don't have no kids, listen, you don't have to have kids to be with a woman who is not catering to you. You could be with a woman who have a job, she's at work all day, she's tired, she comes home, she don't even feel like having sex. You have sex once a week, once a month. A lot of brothers are in situations like that. It's sad, but that's how it is. And this is why men have other women on the low. They need it. At the end of the day, they're going to do this shit. And there's nothing you can do as a woman. And see, this is why I teach on polygyny, so that everything can be done in a productive manner that's respectful and everyone know who is who, rather than people jumping and swinging from rope to rope and nobody don't know what the fuck is going on. But in this culture, because black women don't know their role as wives or as women, we have a culture that teach on monogamy. And monogamy is a cancer to the black community. It causes nothing but stress. It causes nothing but problems. And in every monogamous relationship, a man is going to always have another woman on the side. Always will be, because one woman cannot satisfy a man. One woman can't do it all. I don't give a fuck who you are as a woman. If you think your pussy is made of gold, you're crazy. It's not. At the end of the day, a man want to fuck another woman. At the end of the day, a man want to get his dick sucked by another woman. Listen, at the end of the day, a woman cannot fulfill a man by herself. A man's sexual drive and his energy is to reproduce and build. She cannot do everything for that man. But you sisters, you live in a culture that made you think that you can do everything possible to make sure that that man is pleased, and you can't. Because a lot of brothers are not happy. They're not. And this is why. These are the 7 reasons why black men can't build with black women, because of all of these issues that are in the black community, within relationships, in the development of relationships, in marriages, in situations where you have a baby father and he's just dealing with his baby mothers. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of issues, and you're unable to build. The relationship is unable to thrive because it'll reach a certain level and then it'll stand still because of these issues.
And for the bonus reason
Bonus.
Why black men can't build with black women.
Black
It's
men,
simple as
black
this.
women aren't faithful.
If you're a black woman who is a whore, a black man cannot
turn
build
this
with
one
you
off
because
and
you're
start
not
the second
faithful.
one. When,
So if you're
I'll
the type of
finish it.
sister who love to be promiscuous, you have a wandering eye, you like sleeping around with different men, then a black man can't build with you. It's just as simple as that. Real decent quality men don't tolerate whores, nor can a man build with a whore when he's trying to build a family. Because a family man respects his family. And if a woman don't respect her husband or her man enough to be faithful to him and him only, and decides to go out to take dick or resources or anything from any other man, she don't respect herself, and she don't respect the man in whom she should be committed to. So that's the 8th reason why black men can't build with black women.
well, that bonus one, I think it was kind of extra. Could I have some truth to it? For me, let me do this. For me, if it's multiple women, if it's like that, and it's helping us out in the resources and stuff like that, in the building process, the way she conducts herself in the manner of bringing that situation into the household, into the man's household. That's the way. That has to be done in a respectable manner. All things is done in respect, no disrespect. Bottom line, come with that. That's off the bottom line. That's first and foremost. But I'm gonna finish.
I hope you took those 7 reasons and the bonus number 8. Because in this culture, in this society,
bonus.
women are very, very promiscuous. And they sleep around, have side pieces, jump offs, and it's a damn shame. It's sad that women really don't have no respect for themselves or their pussy or their mouths. It seems like a man is always in and out of them like a 24-hour store. And then they go back home to their real man to give him the leftovers. So my hope is that black women will begin to...
Now, would it be like that if this is the man that you're doing this with, not the husband, maybe your second husband? I mean, if he was in that light, then I guess it would be different. If he's not a husband, then he's not in that caliber. If it's a side thing, a movement like that, that would be unfaithful to the husband or the man.
Consider the issues at hand, learn from it, become mature, get out of your fucking emotions, and begin to look at the bigger picture. Marriage and relationships is a business. Get your fucking feelings out the way and begin to look at the bigger picture. You have children, you have children to make, you have children to produce, and men need women to build this particular union. And one woman cannot do it all by herself.
One woman can do all by herself. And Lord knows I'm trying to build, not be stagnated in this world we call Earth. Here and now. I truly want to build. I'm not degrading the women. He ain't degrading the women. He basically upgrading and uplifting. Trying to give folks some food. Folks commenting and stuff like that. Had to even press play.
And this is why all you women are stressed out. I don't care. All of you women that are listening to my video, you're stressed out right now either way. You can have one child and you're stressed the fuck out.
Oh, shucks.
You could be married with no kids and be stressed the fuck out. Why? Because you're stressing over, do your man have another woman? Something as simple as that. Something so fucking stupid. You worrying about him having another woman. Of course he have another woman. What the fuck you think he's doing?
It could be small as having some toothpaste on the sink. Or you, just anything. Good Lord.
You ain't doing nothing with him, so what the fuck you worrying about? You ain't fucking him, so what the fuck you worrying about? You ain't doing a motherfucking thing to please this man, but you expect him to be sitting there like a fucking monk? Are you crazy? A lot of you women are like, you're fucking stupid. Like, it don't make no sense. That's like A man is starving. He's on the street. He's hungry. He's starving. But you're expecting that man is not going to rob nobody. He's going to rob somebody to get something to eat. It's as simple as that. And when you are not feeding somebody, they're going to go find something to eat. It's just as simple as that. When you're hungry, you go find something to eat, right? Okay. If your woman is not taking care of you, what are you going to do? You're going to go find something to eat somewhere else.
Or
That's just the way it is.
That's going
But
to
black women
cater
don't
to the
understand that
man.
because they don't understand their role. This is why polygyny is very important. Because polygyny solves all the problems that these black women are facing within those 7 reasons. Polygyny is the solving, deciding vote. And a lot of people don't understand that because, look, women have bad attitudes. Why? Because their man is a problem? No, because they're stressed the fuck out. That's why. They have bad attitudes because they're stressed the fuck out and they got so much on their plate to do and they have no help. That's why. And when you have polygyny, it'll solve that because they have someone that they can work with. Number 2, black women love disrespecting their man because they don't understand from another woman's perspective of seeing how other women treat their man. A lot of black women don't even see other relationships. Do you know that? Do you know how many black women don't even see other relationships? They think their relationship is the only relationship on earth. They have access to no other relationships that are in the world. All they see is chaos and dysfunction. Black women need to see how other women conduct themselves in order to recognize their own faults. A lot of black women think they're flawless and think they're great when really they're fucking fucked up. In order for you to know if you're a good black woman, you need to be around other women because they'll show you that you don't really got it all together. And sometimes when you have another woman that you see and talk to, she'll begin to point out and be like, you know what? You need to improve this. You need to get your act together. In this area, sister, you're out of order. Real talk. You're fucking crazy. You got a good man. You're doing this and you're doing that. You fucking crazy. And normally, an older woman can sit down a younger woman and teach her a few things. But sadly, we live in a culture where older women are not teaching the younger women. And this is why a lot of black women are very disrespectful. And the reason why they're doing this is because also this culture allows women to do it. Because the laws prevent black men from literally putting their women in their place. Because if you try to manhandle a woman, you get arrested, they throw you in jail. And that's just real talk. Women are controlling their man because they live in a culture where they have this independent black woman spirit. And the reason why they're independent is because they think they can do everything by themselves. They don't want no sister wives. They don't want no polygyny. They want a man to be locked down to them. You understand? So they try to control their man. And it's not going to happen that way. If that's going to be like that, you're never going to be able to build. Women don't know how to cater to their man. Why? Because they're so fucking filled with chores, tasks, and responsibilities. They have no time. Do you know in the average household in a relationship, it's very difficult for a woman to even dress up sexy for their man? Do you know that? Do you know that most women in households don't dress up sexy for their man? They can't cater to their man. They can't do nothing freaky for their man. So what their man have to do? Their man have to go to another woman who actually have that time to do that. Because these women are so overworked, they got so much fucking things to do because they think they're super women. And I keep telling you women, you're not super women. You cannot do everything by yourself. You need someone to help you. And until you learn that, you're going to always be miserable. It's just that simple. Women don't know how to deal with children. The reason why women are stressed out when it comes to children and they're abusive towards children is because they need help with children. That's why we have daycares. That's why we have nannies. That's why we have maids and all this other shit. That's trying to substitute a sister wife, but it can't. It can't because you don't have the money to pay for all of that. Number 2, you don't want no one else around your children who aren't a part of your family, who you can trust. You understand? But at the end of the day, women need help with children, and that help comes from a sister wife. The reason why women aren't feminine and very masculine, again, it goes back to the fact that there's no sister wives in the house. There's no way.
He's going through all the numbers now, like paraphrasing since towards the end. If you tuned in from the beginning, you can, you know what I'm saying? We can actually build on. It was actually a great lecture. Shout out to RingoTV, you know what I'm saying, with this perspective. Not on just this, but he got a plethora of videos that's related to a lot of topics, a lot of discussions, a lot of self-correction.
For a woman to literally have that peace of mind of relaxing and having a day off. she's at work 24 hours a day. And it causes a lot of stress, so she becomes very brute, very angry, very brittle, and very masculine. So she end up losing her femininity. She's no longer a woman no more. You literally have a man living with you. Women have no clue of their role. I already explained that already. So pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, those are the 7 reasons why black men can't build with black women. And it's one of the main reasons why the black community is pretty much stressed out and falling apart. This was a very, very, very educational video series here. Please make sure you share this video all over Facebook and wherever you go, because it's a now, today video, fresh from the ovens of RingoTVraw. So leave your comments, your feedback, your hate mail. Let me know what you think. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
So I need to go back to that just real quick, but I will. Thanks for watching. We out, like you said. The journey continues.
The plague ravages our land.